Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Po and welcome to the new video. If you are a new subscriber, a new follower, and a new video watcher of mine, my name is Poya Sek. Welcome to my channel and thank you. If you're already a follower, a video watcher of mine, and a subscriber, hello bro, hello sis, how are you doing today? For today's video, I'm going to be doing my everyday summer foundation routine almost, but I'm going to be incorporating new products that I just purchased from Sephora and Ulta yesterday. So I just wanted to give you guys a, summer vibe kind of foundation, makeup, and just see what I'll be incorporating in that. But if you would like to see what my makeup will look like at the end, go ahead and stay tuned for the video. And yeah, let's start. Honest right now, I don't wear foundation every day. I honestly do not leave my house every day, but this is the look I would go for if I had to go out to a lounge, a bar, if I have to go to a meeting or anything like that that has to do with me leaving my house and looking good. Okay, in my last video I told you some stuff that I just did not feel like doing, and what did I do? I went ahead and did it, but we're gonna explain as we go through. Just a huge shout out to my girl who I purchased this beautiful pair of earrings from and this necklace from. I absolutely love it. I've been wearing a lot of the jewelry that I purchased from her. I'm gonna go ahead and just put her name here so that you guys can look at her Instagram. Like, such beautiful jewelry. Also add a few other people here from Houston that I really love and support, and I love their jewelry and those things like that, because waist beads, I got them all, girl. And it's summertime, so summer I'm wearing jewelry. Okay, first things first, when I go in with makeup anytime, like, it doesn't matter, I have to wash my face, do my skincare, make sure that my face is clean, so I already did that. And then after I do my skincare, I go straight in with my Black Girl sunscreen. I don't always put moisturizer first because I have oily skin, and what I've seen from just doing that, just going ahead and putting SPF on my face, it does what it needs to be done, so I don't really care for a moisturizer. I only go in with moisturizer in the nighttime or at nighttime before I go to bed. But even during the day, like, if I don't really care for putting moisturizer, I'll just go in with SPF. I went in with my primer, which is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer, and this is a primer that is mattifying, so whatever you're putting on top of your face, your skin is making sure that no oils or anything is coming through. I highly recommend the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. This is definitely mattifying. Like, I definitely kind of say that these two are quite similar, but price range very different. But drugstore is just as good as any other, so this is a good one. First step to my makeup game, like actually putting on makeup now, is going in with brows. I have to do brows first. I know, like, some girls, they're doing brows later or I just need to do my brows first, and then I can work around it. Back in the day, I was able to do like brows afterwards, but I'm okay. I always have paper towel. When I do makeup, it allows me to use it, to clean up things, wipe things off, and it's always next to me just so I don't get my area here a little messy. The first step is going in and brushing. I'm gonna look down at my mirror. My brows, I do not get them threaded. I do not get them waxed. That is something I stopped doing because of the pandemic last year. We weren't allowed to go out, so I wasn't really trying to risk my life for some brows, but I learned to work around them, and I also started shaving the tails so that I can have a nicer angle to work with. But like I said, brows, honestly, they change, and just go with whatever works for you. So for the brows, I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, and this is one I've been using since college. Now, I've gone on and off with it, but now I'm back. Now I'm back, girl. I only use Anastasia's brow pencils to do my brows because I feel like I just go to her. She's the brow queen, why not? And this is the thing, if you go in with too much product, just put the excess right here. Like, I went in with so much product. Oh my gosh, I forgot that this brush is different from my other brush, but look at, so I just put it in there, and then as I need more, I go in with whatever's on that. So to start off, I just go ahead and brush my brows out a little bit, and then I go in by outlining the bottom of my brows with the dip brow, and then I go ahead on the top and outline the top of my brow. And then I will go in and fill in the tail, because that is the part of my brow that I like to keep dark and defined and precise. And I just go ahead and fill in kind of like the middle to the end of my brows, not at the top near my nose, but to the end where the tail is. And then as you do your brows, please remember to brush the product out, just to disperse the product around and see how much more you need, or if you need to take out some. But this is the process that I go through with the dip brow. Just pay attention to this brow, because this one is a little bit thicker and she definitely needs to have the concealer come through. But these brows, I went ahead and got a new brow gel. It's still from Milk. I went back to get another one of the Milk brow gel, like the Kush fiber gel, and I got one this time in a much lighter color in Dutch, just to help me with filling it in a little bit nicer on the ends. I still like the color Grind, but I just wanted to try a little bit of a lighter color because it is summertime. Different brows. I tried this on yesterday without any makeup, and it looked really nice. So let's see. And I actually like this brow gel because it's a little bit lighter, so it doesn't add too much color to the brow. It kind of just like filled in those spaces that were not filled with the dip brow and brought like a light shadow to it. Next, I'm going to be going in with my Age Rewind. This is a drugstore concealer. I've been using this the whole time just for my brows, and sometimes for super natural days when I'm looking for concealer. But I really like this this drugstore concealer, so I use that to clean my brows up. And I'm using my new Morphe M432 concealer brush to use that to clean up the brow. See, this brush does a really good job at creating like a nice line. I used to use, this was the brush I used to use before, but I just feel like this is why I got this brush. It's flatter, it allows, the bristles allow you to really create like that line you're looking for, so that's why I got this brush. So I just want to come on here and tell you guys that brows take time to finesse. I've been doing my brows with makeup since probably sophomore year of college. I am so old. It's probably been like 7 years already, but that's how long it's been taking me to learn about how to do my brows with makeup, learning that one brow is so different from the other, the way it's shaped. You know, I hope you guys know that brows are not supposed to look like twin sisters. They're supposed to look like, let's say, close cousins. So just don't worry if your brows don't come out perfect. Mine never come out perfect. Once I'm done with the eyebrows, as we have just finished, I go and add concealer to my eyes. Now, I know that in my other videos I talk about using an eye primer and an eyeshadow primer and all of that, but today I'm just trying to go through it quick. So these are for my people who don't have eyeshadow primers or just want to go quick. And you don't need eyeshadow primer to do your eyes. Yeah, like that's something I just use, but you can use concealer. So from Ulta, I went ahead and purchased a new Juvia's eyeshadow palette. Guys, Juvia's so affordable, so pigmented, and just so nice to use that it's like, why not? So I just have a bunch of Juvia's eyeshadows now, and this one is called the Bronzed Rustic. It's kind of like the same vibe as the bronzers. Maybe this is their new packaging, like the face. I dig it. These are the colors that come in this palette. It's super beautiful. I love this. I'm gonna go in with this color right here. Tap off the excess, go in. Alright, so for eyeshadow, I just need you guys to know that I am packing this color on. I'm not swiping, I'm not moving back and forth. I'm literally packing the color onto my eyelid, right on the area, like shaping it to the form that I need it to be on my eyelid. I am taking my time with this process. I am blending. I'm really taking my time to see that I am applying it exactly where I need it to go. And I'm going in with more product just to build up the color from here. Something I also learned with eyeshadow, you have to make sure that you're using the right brushes for your eye shape. And so I make sure that whatever brush I'm using is small enough for my little eyes. So I'm just gonna pack. I'm gonna be going in with this color right here. I'm gonna be going in lightly with a different brush. Don't ever use the same brush for two different colors. Use a clean one, lightly packing this color right here. Tap off the excess, and I'm gonna start right here. And honestly, it's gonna just allow me to buff out that orange color that I have and mix it in with this color. If you guys watch me apply eyeshadow, I always have to raise my eyebrows just so that I can give my eyelids space to blend out the colors. So don't feel ashamed if you have to do that or you have to lift your eye up. Literally everyone does that to blend and to make sure that they're applying their color in the right spot. If you have enough color right there to diffuse it out, but you have too much on the brush, use that extra tissue paper or that paper towel. Just brush off the excess color, whatever you had in there, and then go in again so you can diffuse it out. If ever you need to go back with the first color because you feel like you lost some of it while blending, there's no problem. Go with the first brush that you applied that exact color with, and you go back in, tap off the excess as always. And this time I wouldn't go in with so much. I would just go little by little to just add what you need and what you lost. I'm gonna be going back in with another Juvia's by Chocolates, the Chocolates by Juvia's, and I'm gonna go in with this brown color right here, that light one, and I'm just going to apply that lightly to the edges of my eyes to bring depth back. The eyeshadow right here because I like the little depth that we put back into the eye. I'm just gonna go ahead and put on these wispy lashes from Kiss. I actually really like Kiss Ardell lashes, so these are the ones that are always applied. These are the wispies, and that is just gonna give me like the boldness back into my eye with the wisp. So that's what I'm gonna be using. I'm not really going in with eyeliner. No, it's not every day during summer that I put eyeliner, to be honest, so I'm just gonna go in with my lashes and then I'll be back. Well, I just took off my do-rag so that I can start putting foundation, but before I went ahead and applied the Kiss lashes, I went ahead and applied some eyeliner. I used a liner from Sephora, and this is another one that I got yesterday, but this is the Sephora Eyeliner Liquid Intense eyeliner, and it did a really good job. I like the tip of the brush, so it applies really nicely, very precise. The next phase of my makeup, once I'm done with my eyes, I just go in with the foundation and the face makeup. So this is the part where I'm a little ashamed because the last video I told you guys how I was not going to spend money on tinted moisturizers, how I wasn't going to go out of my way to go get them, and how I mix my Black Girl sunscreen inside the foundation that I use and just mix it, and then it becomes a little bit lighter in texture, and I applied that. I went to Sephora yesterday and I was looking for tinted moisturizers, and there are this is the summer of tinted moisturizers if you haven't really caught up with it. Like 5-6 brands literally came out with tinted moisturizers in the same summer. I decided to get the Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer, and this one, she has 2 lines of her tinted moisturizers that came out. One is for, you know, people with dry skin, so it's a little bit more dewy, and then this one is for the girls like me. It's mattifying, so once you apply it, it becomes matte and beautiful. So when they tried it on me yesterday, I fell in love with the coverage. Very light to medium, very light. It's SPF 20. So I already put my SPF that I put on, like, let's say about 30 minutes ago. So when you're applying this, there is already SPF. Not saying that you shouldn't apply it throughout the day, more sunscreen, but you know, I like the fact that this comes with SPF inside. This is in the color 5C1 Nutmeg. This is the shade that I'm in. I know I'm gonna love this tinted moisturizer because it's Laura. I don't really buy Laura Mercier products because they are very on the high-end side. I already have, you know, the setting powder that I've been using since last year, but this girl retailed for $47. And then to apply the foundation to my face, I'm going in with this brush that I got from Bare Minerals. I went ahead and bought this brush because the guy that was working there, I think he saw my love for makeup, and we were just having like TED Talks about the makeup. So he was like, oh, this is the perfect brush. Now, this brush was $37. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why I did that. I really do not. I don't know why I did that. But I was already in the store and I was like, damn. Real Techniques is a brand that I really like for brushes, for affordable brushes. I have that and Morphe. I have e.l.f., but my e.l.f. brushes have been like breaking here and there after like a certain time period. But if you want long-lasting affordable brushes, Morphe and Real Techniques. I know that Real Techniques, I actually saw it yesterday at Ulta. They have a brush that doesn't look exactly like this, but it's meant for light application of foundation. And the way that it looked, it kind of looked like this in the packaging. So it's probably meant for tinted moisturizers or, you know, light foundation. But anyways, I was told that this brush is going to help with, you know, keeping the foundation light, effortless. So let's try. And throughout this process, I'm just taking my time to really feel the foundation out. Like, do I need to go return this? Do I really like it? Is this brush application doing it for me? So when you're using products for the first time, just like take your time. You don't have to go fast because you want to make sure that you purchase something that made sense, honey. Because let me tell you something, if it don't make sense, bring it back. Remember back in the day when they used to sell us dark-skinned girls tinted moisturizers drugstore, and it literally used to be the color of the darkest color for all of us used to be so light, and I was like, I know it's a tinted moisturizer. I know that some tinted moisturizers, one color can match like 3 different skin shades, but it's like, that was so off. Oh, that was the application of the tinted moisturizer from Laura Mercier. Again, this is the mattifying tinted moisturizer. This is my vibe. This is more of my lane. This is definitely in my lane of like foundations that I like. Like I say in so many videos, I do not care to cover all my imperfections. If you're even like an actor, you're modeling, or you're going to, you know, a job interview or anything like that, like this is definitely gonna give you that skin-like texture and shade, so it looks like it's still your skin, like this is my skin, you know, but just like a little bit cleaner. Like I said, you can still see that, you can still see that, you can still see that. Now, for some people, y'all are looking at this like, what the hell did you even put on, girl? But I'm like, yeah, girl, this is for us girls that want to have like a light, just a light layer of foundation. Like this is it. Like I could honestly leave my house like this. This is crazy. With the eyeshadow, just leave. So in my opinion of the foundation, this is a great investment. Yes, she is almost $50, but like I said, it's mattifying. I know that in comparison to like my little mixture of foundation and the SPF, this will allow my face to actually mattify, dry down, stay in place, and no oiliness. At first, I saw the oiliness, but the more that I see my face, it like oxidizes down a little bit to this mattifying texture. So this is it for me. Like I love that. We match. I can literally wear this every single day for a foundation, honestly. It is so easy. Okay. Sold. I'm sold on Laura Mercier mattifying tint moisturizer foundation, tinted, whatever the words are. Next thing that I go in with is concealer. As you all know, I am going in with an oldie but a goodie, bro. Yeah, I went back and got hazelnut from NARS. I love NARS. Like NARS is definitely a brand that their concealers, their concealers are everything to me, and I had to stop purchasing the NARS concealer because it was like $30 every pot, and I can go through that pot in 2 months for everything. I really love, and the undertone, they just get the undertones right. That's what it is for me. So I'm going in. I got this little mini because still have, you know, my Born This Way concealer. It's still big. I still have a lot, so I don't want to like buy another concealer, but I just wanted to go back to the basics. I was just like, oh Lord. Brands that I could say, like NARS and Urban Decay, those are two brands that I can say off the top of my head are really good with shades. They do really well with undertones. So creamy. So for the setting powders, nothing crazy, nothing new. I just got a new Morphe brush for setting my Fenty setting powder in the color Honey, and this brush is a Morphe M536, and this is like a little bullet, so it helps with packing that. So now is when I would use a little bit more, make sure you're setting and everything, because if your foundation appliance is a little bit light, then that powder is definitely going to let that stay in, not crease, and just make sure that, you know, your makeup is not looking bad throughout the day. Look at that. Oh, look at this side set and everything so beautifully, and then this side looks a little bit dewy. I'm gonna set with my Laura Mercier. So I'm done with the powdering down. Now I'm gonna go in with contour. Funny enough, without even contour, like with this foundation and everything, I don't even need contour, because you can see like that natural contour that my parents gifted me with. Thank the Lord. But this is it looks a little, you know, contoured already. But I'm gonna go in with my Juvia's bronzer. I love this bronzer. I hadn't got a new Morphe, and I got so many Morphe brushes honestly yesterday, but I got this one for contour, and this one is M405. the Milani Bronze Blush, and I love Milani for their bronze looking, you know, product. I forget, I wanted to put some eyeshadow under my eye. I hope it's not too late, but let me just try. I'm just gonna go in with this small Morphe M508 brush. It's very short. It's gonna allow you to go under the crease or under your eye, sorry, and I'm gonna go in with that bright color. Alright, so for highlighter, I'm going in with my all-time favorite brush, and this is from Real Techniques. So cute, you know, so precise. Fire, fire, give me just some fire, fire. Don't you see? After I'm done with applying all that highlight, looking all cute, I'm gonna go in with my NYX matte finish spray, and again another matte product to make sure that everything just stays on all day if you're going outside or doing whatever you need to do. Next, I'm going in with my MAC lip liner in the color Chestnut. I'm just gonna try out this bronze Chestnut. This is giving me very bronzed, very, you know. So this is the Juvia's Bronze Chestnut lipstick. Yeah, she's drying down, so she's drying down to be matte. So I'm going to go in with this Juvia's Velvety matte lipstick, and this is the perfect red. That gloss just brought so much life into that color combination. Now you can really see the brown, you can really see the red, you can really see like what's going on with the colors. Anyways, that's the end of our video, guys. I just wanted to show you guys how I incorporate these new products that I purchased from these two stores to my summer foundation routine. Is it vibing? Is it getting you? Is it bussin'? Do you like it? Because I like it. It's giving me bronze, it's giving me summer, it's giving me, you know, because I always go with nude lips, so I wanted to just try out these lipsticks because I've been buying them. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. I hope that it was helpful. If you're looking for tinted moisturizers, this was definitely one of them. I will see you guys next week in my next video, and until then, stay blessed.